During the last video, my brakes disintegrated on the racetrack, and I knew if I wanted that PB, I would have to brake later than ever. This is what the pads look like now, and the rotors are even worse. We need to replace them ASAP so I can get back out on the road and back to the racetrack. What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the show. It is very wet and cold here in Colorado. Anyways, my car has been parked for the past 3 weeks because of its brake issue or lack of brake issue. So today we are finally gonna be fixing it. Now the jack is buried in here, so I gotta pull all this stuff out.
My car smells like rubber and I really should clean it. And brake dust. Strong smell of brake dust in here. Jack.
Now the first part of the brake job is obviously getting the car in the air and getting the wheels off so you can actually get to the brakes. Alright, so I've got the wheel off, and as you can clearly see, this is bad. You can see how it's not an even coating of rust. There's like banding here. Yeah, not a very even coating. That is because there is no brake pad left in here. So we're gonna get this off. We're gonna actually examine just how bad it is, and then we're gonna put some new ones on because, yeah, rotors and pads are both destroyed. This gives you an idea of how little brake pad I have left. Typically there's supposed to be pad there, not nothing. I zip tied the caliper up out of the way. I got the pads out, and god damn, they're fucked. Yeah, they're bad. Zero pad left. This is just backing plate. They originally were yellow, and now they're just burnt. Come on, please come off. Oh. There we go. That's a big bolt. Look, it came loose. Ooh. Got it. Caliper Reset. Let's get this bad boy off. So the issue we're running into right now is getting this bolt free because it ain't budging. So the only thing I can use is an Allen wrench, but I don't think I can quite get a leverage from an Allen wrench this size. That's in. That should be it. Nope. Liquid consent. More. A little bit of impact therapy. Yes! Yeah, impact therapy always works. Now we have to impact therapy the rotor off. That worked. That is grooved. We gotta clean this off. But first, I just want to show you how grooved the back side of this rotor is. That is so bad. I don't know how I didn't die. Genuinely, I don't know how I didn't die. Like, I drove 150 miles home like that. Sweet. All right, so now I gotta clean off this hub right here. Now, as overkill as it seems, I'm wearing an N95 and glasses for this because I do not want rust in the lungs because that makes for a very, very bad day. Very bad life, actually. All right, that's a lot cleaner. That's good-ish. We got a nice, new, clean R1 Concepts brake rotor here. I can see the anti-rust coating on it. Just set this here for now. Fresh towel, brake clean. Line up those holes like that. Just, that's all it needs. It does not need to be cranked down the way that it was. Clean off the front, back surface, the hub piece went. Pop that back in there. Now we can slide this back on. Hope if I slid it on the right way. Grab its nice big bolts and put it back in on the back. And these gotta be torqued down, I think, to 84 foot-pound. So my brake sensor wire in here is completely ruined. So I'm just gonna bypass the brake sensor because honestly, I don't need it. Also, the pads I'm going with don't have a brake sensor cut out. So I'm just gonna cut this, strip this off. It's not spinning. There we go. Strip these wires. These wires are so small that this won't actually strip them. All right, what do I got to strip a wire this small? I like how there's a warning on this to not use on live circuits. All right, I got stripped open with my knife. I didn't show that because I'm not certain what YouTube's stance on knives is right now. I'm now going to thread these wires into each other. Take my electrical tape, which I had somewhere and lost. What is it with me and just throwing stuff till I can't find it? This can now just get clipped back on right here. These need 80 foot-pounds, 80. 80 foot-pounds on that one. 80 foot-pounds on that one. Let's put the pads in. So I'm going with G-Loc R10 pads because these are much better suited for the track while still being half decent for road use. Slot them in there. It's right there. It's not. There we go. This one. Ooh, actually real quick, I want to show you. You see that? You see this? You see the issue here? Now we can cut the caliper down and put it back in place. Ow. Just dropped the caliper on my finger. I gotta reset this, which is why I bought one of these on Prime Day. These are only single piston brakes, which is nice, but they're pretty large single piston brakes, so. There we go. Should be able to slide over it like so. Put this bolt in here. It needs blue Loctite, but I'm just putting this in here for now so that it doesn't fall out. Just a tiny bit of blue Loctite. Cool. That one's got blue thread locker in. So we'll pull this top one out. Tiny bit of blue thread locker on it. And then these need 14 Newton meters. Oh, I heard it. That's 14. That's 14. Cool. So the rear starts off really similar, except for the fact that Mini decided to use 14mm bolts in the back. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. Come on off. This one doesn't have a good and easy spot to hang the caliper out of the way, which is fun. The rear pads are in much better shape. These use E14 in the back, which is amazing because I don't have an E14. Or E4, not E14. It's like a torque safety bolt here. 11 seems to fit almost identical. I think the 7/16 fits a little, yeah, the 7/16 is to move. Now let's go find the biggest 7/16 I have. 7/16. It's annoying that this caliper can't really go anywhere else because it's in a really bad spot. Oh my god. This is stupid. Oh, I wish I had an electric ratchet. That might be my Christmas present to myself one of these years. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do while I'm working on this real quick? Because I just remembered. This bad boy. Just while I'm working on this. We're doing this. Oh. So on the rear brakes, the sensor is on the other side for brake wear. So I will do the same thing and delete it, but it's just going to be on the other side. I'm not even going to film the other side because it's the exact same process. Now here at the rear, I'm using G-Loc R8. Yeah, because the R10 is just a little too aggressive for the rears on the Mini. It's not needed. I'm gonna actually reinstall this and then I will put those in. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! I'm missing the brake. This is better. Same thing as on the front. Gotta tear it open, spray it with some brake clean, and clean it off. Put this back on. That's weird. Oh, there we go, is that it? Nope. This caliper is in such a bad spot. Wow, rain is just picking up harder and harder. That was not an invitation to continue picking up. The rain keeps picking up, but wormy friends are out. So this rear caliper is a little bit different. It's a screw-in as opposed to just a pressing caliper, which is a little bit more of a pain in the ass. That's reset. Clip that up through the hole. Where'd my hat go? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the other two on my own, off camera, because it's the exact same process we just went through. But while we're on this side of the car, I'm gonna fix the exhaust because it's acting up again just like it does every time I go to the racetrack. I'm a little impressed with myself right now. On the track, I braked so hard, I put a dent in my brake pad backing plate. That is the shape of the caliper, dented into pure metal. How the hell did I do that? Apparently I really didn't want to go off track. Just for a quick comparison, this one out here is the front left, this middle one is the front right. I braked really hard and for some reason it all went to the front right. All right. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4 shiny new rotors. And 8 brand new pads. Let's put the summer wheels on and then we're good to go and I can go bed in the brakes. I'm not gonna show the bed in process. Summer wheels on. These get stacked in the back of the truck over there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go. And that is it, fully on the ground, torqued down and done. I just gotta go bed them in, which isn't too difficult to do. I'm very happy that I can finally have my car again for the first time in like 3 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the video where I did trash the brakes and the one before that where I set a personal best on High Plains Raceway. Till next time, goodbye.